So good evening, and it's once again another episode of MapTime. We are here with PvP Sherpa I-C, who's going to walk us through a map that I am terrible at, Fortress. I just can't stand Fortress. And part of the reason we have started on the B spawn is because when you are playing Control on this map, it seems that every game starts with a full team stampede to B spot. So I-C, walk us through the first couple minutes of Control on this map.
Yeah, so generally, I think C spawn is the better spawn on this map. I do think this one's a little biased, just because coming into B flag from a little narrower, little longer to get to from C, in my opinion.
Okay.
But when you do take your zone, generally from C you want to rotate back through the caves. You can come out this door, and if people run right from A spawn to get to B, you can either take them out here or down the hallway to your right.
Right there.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things I like to do if I do get the C spawn is to grab B and then run to this outside area and camp with a sniper or a scout rifle. And if you time it right, you can catch people coming out of A and just tank them as they're walking out that door.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and if you're working with a team too, you can leave your team to go cap B, and you can just try to run around real quick.
Yep.
And then get there before they start coming out the door, even while your team is still capping, and then you delay them.
Yep. So if you spawn on the A side in Control, are you going to rotate back to C, or are you going to try and fight your way into B?
So for me, it depends on how the rest of my team's playing. A lot of people just run right for B flag because then it's easier to get into C as well. I generally try to go A flag and then rotate around to C.
Okay.
They're spawning C, trying to get to B.
Now,
so just kind of
this isn't a survival map. This is not a comp map, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we're just going to talk about Control on this one. So one of the things that you will tend to do is spend a lot of time kind of looping around the outside of this map. Let's talk for a second about the inside of this map, because this is kind of like the no man's zone for a lot of people. How do you use or avoid the inside?
So I try to avoid it, or just peek with a sniper here and there, because heavy does spawn in the middle.
Yep.
So from A flag, I think you're at a slight disadvantage to get to heavy, because it's just a much longer lane to get in there. And C flag, you have the doorway and you take an immediate right, you're behind cover. So in this zone here, you can always play your cover in the middle here. So you're kind of right outside B, in between A and C, and you have your little doorway into B. If you already have it capped, great. If not, it's a good way to get in, because everybody will think you're coming in from the outside. And then even if you're at C trying to come out to A, you can actually try to pick people off that are standing at A right here with a sniper. And if they're spawning over there, you have plenty of cover to play here. You can always retreat against the wall, which is a little more risky, though.
Right. Yeah, and what you'll notice, especially with the heavy being here, is a lot of people will flow down through this middle and try and come at B up here. So if you're sitting up there on A with a fusion, or you're fast with your hand cannon, you can make a lot of money capping people as they're popping over this lip right here.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So where in your mind should you not be on this map?
Anywhere in this area here.
So this is kind
unless you're over in the corner there, this is no man's land here.
Okay, so this little open area outside that B side door, you just
yeah. Because
it's funny, this little doorway seems really enticing, and I see more people get killed in this doorway.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because then you have people that can be spawning at B flag even.
Yep.
While you have A and C, and they come out, you're pinched here, they came out of the other side because they're trying to grab C right now.
Yep.
And most of your team is just spawned A, so they're on heavy even.
Yeah.
And there is nowhere for you to go.
Yeah, this seems like it's a great little hiding place. It's really not.
No.
When you are thinking about weapon selection for this map, what are you thinking of?
So I'm not one to go all in on meta weapons, so I generally do like sidearms, pulse rifles, scouts, I'll use a bow here and there, but generally, if I'm going try hard, Aaron Till with a pulse or hand cannon, or even sidearm sniper on this is really good. I know a lot of people do well with shotguns here just because of the zones.
Right.
So, you get your mind benders, dust rock, Lord of Wolves, all very good.
And the final question I like to ask on these things, so let's say you're playing single, you're going up against a very strong 3-stack. Where are the good places to play defense on this map?
So this map, I like B flag. I also really like over on this side, outside of A, in between C. You have a few different obstacles over here with a couple rocks and whatever this thing is in the middle here. And you can always jump over, run around. There's caves immediately right there, and you can always come out this side as well.
Right.
It does leave a lot of openings for the rest of the enemy team to come after you. But if it's, one or two people coming at you, it's good to fight one for a little bit, duck behind cover, run to the other side, take him out if he keeps pushing. And then if the other guy pushes, have your secondary in the waiting.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, I-C. We appreciate you taking the time to talk to us and give us a little map knowledge. And hopefully next time this map comes up, I will not be screaming at the map gods for giving me this godforsaken map once again. Exactly. Thanks very much, I-C.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
1 minute. Hit them hard.